It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, I think I have a good one for you on today's episode. I'm going back to music by Dimash. Dimash is one of these vocalists who has taken the world by storm. I first heard him sing back in episode 700. That was in December, and we heard him singing SOS, and I was absolutely floored by him. I've been around a lot of great vocalists teaching at Westminster Choir College for many, many years. And what I found in Dimash was not only somebody who had great technique and great tone and, phrasing and stage presence and all of those things that we teach, but what really floored me is the range of his voice itself. He's got a top end that just keeps going and going and going, and it stays beautiful. And it's really amazing. So I'm eager to get back and hear more from Dimash today. Many folks have been writing into me since I did this episode back in December, asking for me to hear him. And it's been interesting to see where his fans are, which is all around the world. He's truly an international rising star. And so I'm eager to hear him sing again. Today, I am responding to most of the people that have been asking me to hear more from Dimash. They've been asking for me to hear a song called Ave Maria. Now, Ave Maria is an ancient, well-known text. Even I have written a choral version, my own choir version of Ave Maria. There's tons of well-known tunes and melodies associated with this text that have been written quite famously over the years, but it looks like this is a newly composed composition, especially for Dimash. The performance that we're going to watch is from the final gala concert of the International Competition of Young Performers, which was held in Sochi, Russia in 2021. The composer of this piece is Igor Krutoy, and he accompanies Dimash with other instrumentalists in this, as well as a choir, it looks like. And like I said, it seems as though this piece was especially written for Dimash to show off his vocal talent. That happens occasionally. We get these unbelievable performers. They need a vehicle to showcase their skills. And so I think this is what we're going to witness and hear today. And as I've read in, I didn't find any lyrics, and it's been described in multiple places as a vocalization. So I don't think there's any text here. So I'm really eager to hear Dimash do this. This is Ave Maria, performed live. And I'm excited to hear it. So let's get to it, y'all. Dimash doing Ave Maria in 2021. Here we go. Interesting. Yeah, that's an F that they got in the drone down there. There he is. Pretty suit. It's very serious. That's in a different key than he was given. And it was unaccompanied. Hang on a second. Click. Okay. That's amazing. I don't know if y'all realize how hard that is. He gets given a drone, an incoming pitch. He gets given a low F, right? And he comes in. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he's in A flat. a third away from where that is. I mean, it might be F minor, an extension of F minor. But yeah, when that came in, that struck me. He not only did that a cappella, but he did it so right that when he came in at the end of those phrases, he was right in tune with what the instrumentalists were doing. So that was absolutely planned, and he nailed it. Really, really fascinating. I'm going to keep going. Here we go. New key. Higher he goes. Beautiful. He's going up to the fifth of the key, or if it's a major key, if it's a minor key, it's the seventh of the key. I gotta figure that out. Now it's changing up. Amazing posture. He's very quiet in his torso as he breathes and provides the breath support for his instrument. Third key. And off he goes. That's a high C. That's a high C, y'all. That's like Queen of the Night aria level stuff. And he's just singing it. Wow, okay, stop. I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to hear that again. I'm going to play along with it because I got to figure out where that's going. Do y'all mind? Here's what before I do that, here's what I hear. It's 3 verses of just the same thing, and it's moved up and up and up until we get to the end. And it's a lovely progression of chords. It's got a sequential pattern in it, and then it's got a nice 2/5. And I think they're going to the minor version of these keys and not the major, which is where I originally heard it. I want to kind of play along with it, if you don't mind, and see if I can figure out not only or reconfirm what they're doing, but what the the modulations are, how they're moving keys. I'm going to restart this. Back to the beginning. Here we go. Yeah. So at the beginning, he's given a low F, right? And he's got some, I don't know, some sounds in the background. I bring all the toys with me, y'all. There it is. So he's got a low F, and it's going to go away, and he's going to come in a cappella at a new pitch level. He's got to find this on his own. Yeah. Okay. And that's where they go into a different key. I got to back that up a little bit and show you a little bit of what they're doing here. So the progression itself, as I can figure out, in that key. So we get the low F at the beginning, right? So over that, he's doing an A flat up to an E flat. It's an open fifth, that melodic jump that he does. So from F, I'm going to go down to D flat, then E flat, B flat minor. No, where does that go? C. Yeah. And it goes back to F minor, except that's not what they do. That's not what they do. Really, really cool. Actually, before I move on, it's a sequential pattern, what I'm playing. Then it goes down to, F, down to third. Then we start a step lower than where we started, down to E flat, to C minor, down to third. Then up a step, down to third. Then it's just 2, 5, 1 in the minor key. But I got to figure out where they're going when they move keys. I'm going to start this. Here we go. Okay, I got to back up. Hang on. You know what? I'm just going to go there. Here we go. It's a sequential pattern, but it goes back to the same high note because if we didn't, it would sound strange. Right? That's really cool. It's going by a third. Chromatic third. Now we're in A minor. No! And it starts to move. Ha ha! I'm taken with this. It's just a lovely melody, friends. And all that they're doing is, there's the B diminished, the dominant E, high B flat. That he got to. Just went up the scale instead of down it. And it's a high C. It's a C6. pianissimo with some bloom on it. Right in tune. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Really incredible.
Dimash Kudaibergen.
Friends, he's the real deal. And I like that he's doing a song in a situation like this. I mean, he that is specifically written to showcase his talents. They're going, every time this cycles, this pattern cycles, I think they're moving by a third and just moving it up, moving it up, moving it up. And then at the very end, we're in C. But he starts on the minor third. Ya-dee-da-dee. Right, so if I'm going to go from C, ya-dee-dum, A flat 9, then to B flat, ya-dee-dum, to G minor, yum, B to A flat, ya-dum, to F minor, ya-da-dee-dum, to D diminished, yum, ba, yum, right to the 5. But when he was back on that yum, yada, instead of going yada dee da dum, he goes up yada dee dum dum, yadi. Still gets to the same 5 chord, just takes the top line of the melody, and I think it ends major, hints at major at the end. An amazing piece. And an amazing performance. So thank you to those of you who have been writing to me and writing to me and writing to me and saying, Dimash, you got to keep going. He's amazing. Yeah, so the second time is the proof, friends. He is for real, and I admire his technique, his phrasing, his stage presence, his delivery, and the range. It's a gift of an instrument, and it seems like he's making the most of it. Really, really fun stuff. This has been great. Dimash singing a newly composed melody that's called Ave Maria, even though the words Ave Maria aren't in there. That's interesting. But it's a great showpiece for a great vocalist, and I have really enjoyed this one. So thanks, y'all, for being with me today. We've been hearing Ave Maria by Dimash, a really, really fascinating and beautiful, beautiful composition and a beautiful performance. I thank y'all for joining me, and we'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.